Artist Nikas Safronov confessed his deep love for St. Petersburg. The exhibition of his modern and classical works took place at the Peter and Paul Fortress in the northern capital. 156,000 visitors came to see the real Nikas, as he truly is, professional and progressive.
The most unexpected company.
I'm so happy and glad to be here. The first beautiful image of the Doomsday Clock, I was very impressed.
As they said, for 5 years there has been nothing more eventful in the city on a cultural scale.
Stan with photos is a star of visitors, promising that it won't be boring. To congratulate the artist, Turkish cinema favorite Burak Özçivit and Italian film star Ornella Muti came. The Zoomers enthusiastically welcomed bloggers Dima Gordy, Ilya Satir, and musician Pasha Teknik. I skipped English, I skipped my sister, I skipped everything.
You did great, seriously. Well, you can today, but you shouldn't.
Art is for everyone and for each individual. Such is the artist's slogan. From a trendy blogger and a star to a schoolboy and his grandmother. Let's see what was there.
Art should evoke a response from the average viewer, the uninitiated, when they look at a square, a strip, or a line and say, yes, this is deep.
An installation called Freedom. On an expensive French tapestry, there is a portrait of Pavel Durov. This is a homage, a tribute to the outstanding artist Dima Novikov, who sought freedom in art. Shortly before the creation of Nikas's work, Pavel Durov was illegally detained in France, demanding the keys to the messenger encryption. Through art, Nikas Safronov decided to support his compatriot. Next to the portrait stood a red bench on which it was written in Russian, and importantly, in French, "You can sit here." The freedom of the internet in the world is over. The famous musician is thrilled with this installation and the artist's relevant creativity.
It's even made to look like bunks.
3 huge letters SPB. Upon closer inspection, turn out to be cut out from a painting dedicated to Pushkin.
200 years to Pushkin. And if you look at these letters here, the image of Pushkin is translated right in this picture. The painting is in the Pushkin Fund at the Moscow Museum.
This work became a symbol of St. Petersburg at the St. Petersburg International Economic Forum.
Everything here was symbolic, and the letter P, which stands for not only Petersburg, but also for Pushkin.
This is not a museum nor an art gallery in the traditional sense, but something radically new that surprises. In each of the colorful halls, there's a mix of conceptual art, modern technology, and classical painting. No one has seen Nikas Safronov like this before.
Here, Nikas appears as a very modern, very interesting, relevant author who can create contemporary art.
A funeral wreath with a hanging slipper with Big Ben depicted on the Soul References meme culture. Among the flowers, there are hidden references to famous rappers. Nikas calls this concept SMS, or too many meanings. Ordinary things, when placed in the realm of art, take on a different meaning.
And the most important thing is that this is nothing less than the first beautiful depiction of the Doomsday Clock. 90 seconds. Yes, of the catamaran disaster. And this is the hour hand of Big Ben, which shows sticker. Here are 12 blue flowers, and here are 6. Here are 2 blue flowers. Here are 4. Here are 8, and here are 10. This is the dial. Finally, the Doomsday Clock looks beautiful.
The Rhinestone Madonna looks at the approaching apocalypse. So the classic image becomes a part of pop culture.
This hall is dedicated to surrealism in Nikas's work. Salvador Dali reigns here. Work in progress of the artist, made in 2018. And even the shape of the sofas in the form of lips makes us remember the famous sofas of Salvador Dali.
Nikas believes that he learned from Dali the main principle of writing everything, but in such a way that it is interesting to the viewer.
So, the sides are not right, his portrait. A mar is such a grasp. A shark, it's, so to speak, tenacity. It's freedom in space, the ocean, or the ocean of our lives.
All the paintings in the exhibition come to life on a state-of-the-art projector.
Here, something new, better, high quality, and technological is always integrated. This is the idea of the exhibition, the combination of the incompatible.
The 12 red chairs invite the viewer to experience a new journey and immerse themselves in another reality accompanied by classical music. The artist uses a trendy way to create art with the help of NFT tokens.
What is an NFT? It's a digital image that has authorship but doesn't have a physical embodiment.
This is a projection, the manifesto of Nikas about the artist's place in the modern world.
The artist is the painter and the viewer is the foreman. The viewer should see something real. Let it even be a fence, but it's made so beautifully and tastefully that it's nice to walk past it or stop and take a photo.
And this is how the artist depicted the creative struggles. Two portraits of Nikas are looking at a black sphere with the inscription, "Need inspiration." This is a three-dimensional version of the painting Robot Vacuum or Black Circle. It refers us to the works of the suprematists. One of them was the famous author of the Black Square, Kazimir Malevich. Next to each painting, there's a QR code that leads the viewer into the world of augmented reality, the AR space. Here, multimedia technologies create a special atmosphere where the ceilings and walls come to life, and the viewer is fully immersed in Nikas's metaverse.
Completely. What could be used today in Russia or in Europe? QR codes, more lighting, music, living paintings.
The viewer is also a part of modern immersive art. Interaction with the artist's works and the surrounding space. The viewer themselves becomes a part of the art object.
This is the most unexpected campaign that will resonate with Russians.
However, the organizers believe that it should be this way.
Here is a people's artist. Here is a people's plowman. A person who makes folk music, and here's the one who mocks us all. But thanks to that, he promotes all of us.
For charitable purposes, Nikas put a watercolor up for auction. All the funds were sent to the Foundation for the Systemic Support of People with Autism. Anton is right here.
This is how art is made. Art compels. I really liked it, to be honest, without any irony.
It was great, very informative, a lot.
Things that have truly impacted me.
The Peter and Paul Fortress hasn't seen this many visitors in a long time.
And the audience in St. Petersburg is very appreciative. I think we had a dialogue.
Everything best should be in St. Petersburg. Nikas should be in the Hermitage.
Actor Burak Açıkgöz is planning to hang the portrait gifted by Nikas in his living room. Arnel Moody has been friends with the artist for a long time and confessed her love for his work and St. Petersburg.
I am very happy and glad to be here with Nikas, who is a very good friend of mine. Very artist. And I am very excited about this exhibition, which is
A kind and wonderful artist. And I am truly, absolutely, very incredibly delighted about this image because I love it. St. Petersburg.